Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. Welcome to your reading. Wow. Taurus is coming up all over the place today for the air signs and the fire signs. Okay, so we have Taurus. Taurus is usually, I consider that like second house energy, and you have the second house that came up, so I feel like they're really doubling down on it. So this is, this would be your finances. This would be your personal self-worth, self-value, self-esteem, things that really are important to you. We have Saturn. Saturn is definitely about having boundaries. Taurus energy is about having a goal and being faithful to that goal and moving in that direction and heading toward it. Saturn is about understanding the structures around the goal and the boundaries, what works and what doesn't work is really how it always feels. And so Taurus can get really stubborn and stuck on an idea. Here's the Taurus card right in the center here. It could be that you are involved with the Taurus here. Let's see here. All right, so while I'm getting the cards out, on August 19th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time Zone in the U.S., I am going to offer a workshop for free on how to work with Jupiter in Gemini. So you may really find some use in this because what goes on right now is what's being expanded upon. Then we have Uranus moving in for 7 years as soon as Jupiter leaves. And so you really have this 8-year cycle of this big activation going on in your sign, Gemini. So if you'd like to sign up for it, you need to email me. The information is in the description box below. We have the Hermit here for the overall energy. This is really pulling your energy in because something feels really unjust to you. Really unjust to you. Okay, so something feels really out of balance. We have here too many options, though. The obstacle is all these options. 7 of Cups. Like way too many choices. Gemini energy can get very scattered. Jupiter in your sign will keep it scattered. Mars is currently in your sign, really scattering your energy. In fact, they have an exact conjunction coming up on the 16th of August, and so that day has some potential for some really kind of explosive energy going on. So I do want to encourage you to try to. I just heard curb your enthusiasm. To try to focus, because Mercury's in retrograde, rules your sign. That's also keeping your energy all scattered, and I think there's just a lot going on up in your headspace. You need a strategy, you need a plan. And I think part of pulling your energy in, look, he's doing some research there. He's getting in connection with himself and understanding what it is that he believes, but he's also, it's very spiritual, but it's also deep thoughts. You can see this little slip over here, how he's like deeply thinking. And so it's not just about having the knowledge, but really integrating it and seeing what resonates in your heart space, which is what this Hierophant is about. Yeah, this is the Taurus card. It's the teacher and the students, but he's teaching about spiritual things here. And so there's something about really connecting in. Pisces squares your sign, and Saturn's in Pisces right now. And so Pisces is, Saturn and Jupiter are about to have a square. What? Yeah. Oh yeah. Huh. That's happening. I don't know when that's happening. It's going to be happening soon here. And so, but they're already in the energy. They're close enough. Saturn is in retrograde and went from 19 is going back to 12. And on the 16th of August, I think it was, or maybe it's the 13th of August, it's at 16 degrees. And so, yeah, they're getting really close to having an exact conjunction. So, that square between Saturn and Jupiter is going to illuminate how far you can expand on something, where the boundaries are, big time. Current energy is this Ten of Swords, feeling stabbed in the back. And so the energy is about healing that and letting that go. Creating your boundaries, withdrawing from a situation that is apparently very painful. But you need a strategy. So you have the Seven of Cups here. Okay, this is the energy, the seven. The seven is the energy of spirit. It's a very spiritual energy. This is a very spiritually driven reading for you. Okay, so spiritual energy here. What's draining your energy? The Seven of Pentacles, trying to decide what's worth your time and effort. And this is because there's too many options, and there is a need to kind of limit the options. We have here what's on your mind, creating justice over a situation that you find very disagreeable. And then what's going to be transformed? Seven of Swords. That's 3 sevens now. And the over at the end energy is the major seven. So this spiritual getting yourself in alignment moving forward, but it's a great placement for that card. But we have this Fox of Strategy sitting here. Where you feel. Okay. It could be lying, cheating, stealing, because this is definitely depicting that going on. This guy is a thief. Somebody's trying to get away with something here. And it's causing you to feel very stabbed in the back. And I think there's a big lesson that was learned from whatever this situation is. And I cannot tell you if it's business or personal. I can't tell you if it's actual theft or emotional theft or intellectual theft. But whatever it is feels very unjust to you. Unjust, whatever the word is. Right? There's so much injustice happening here. And this is the situation that needs to transform. And it's going to take a strategy on your part to get there. Healthy boundaries. If this is emotionally, somebody has been stealing your ability to feel safe and secure and in a relationship, which could be, you need to set the boundaries and the limits. Moving forward, in the area of resources, we have emotional balance. We have the King of Cups. We have, it's a very welcoming energy. It's very nurturing energy here, the way it's depicted. This is loving. This is kind. This is taking action that is loving and kind. This is your energy of resources. That's your emotional energy, your wisdom, your knowledge, the gifts and skills that you come into this lifetime with and the ones that you develop. It's also your financial. But this looks like emotional. Do not allow somebody to get away with stealing your ability to feel emotionally balanced and safe and secure. This really looks like a breakup kind of thing. In your heart space moving forward, I love the energy moving forward for you. I really do. I could see that this is not easy. I could see that this is amazing. So moving forward, things are getting better. Right? Self-worth, self-value, self-esteem. How about the Queen of Wands in the heart space? I am the conductor of my life. I am the creator of my life. I call the shots. A little bit more of this, a little bit less of that. Let's bring up the volume there. Let's quiet that part down. This is going on in the heart space. This is you stepping into your power in a very powerful way. And this Chariot here, this is moving forward. Very balanced. Adjusting, micro adjustments here, there to get yourself to move forward and stay in balance and keep on the little skateboard, right? He is navigating through some tricky areas there with skill and determination and what it looks like ease, but I think it really is his joy, but it comes from practice. It comes from learning what my limits are and then pushing them a little further, right? Saturn says, here's your limits. Jupiter says, there's no limits. Saturn goes, no, there really are. And Jupiter goes, not with Mars here. I can expand a little further. So I think you get to really kind of choose where your limits are, but there is a need to really go inside, to pull your energy in, to know your own worth and your own value, to understand who you really are, okay? That Taurus energy is very safe, self-assured energy. It's consistent, it's persistent, it shows up for itself. So I do want to invite you over to Facebook. I pull cards there every day. And we look at the energy of the day, and you might find that really helpful. So you could look at that. The other thing is, I just channeled a message from the Syrian Star Nations Council, the Council of the Syrian Star Nation. And it was really like laying out a game plan for the next 5 months or 6 months or so. And I really wanted to make it available to as many people as possible, but that's something I do for my membership group. So it is, normally that would be at the $8.99 level, but for August I stuck it in the $4.99 level. So if you click the join button, you can see what all the different options are. But know that in the month of August, that Syrian Star Nation is in there. It's available to the $4.99 level. And it's a chance to support the work I do, but more importantly, I think it's a chance for you to get some really great information moving forward that would be beneficial. I feel more and more healed every day. That's your resource. I feel more and more healed every day. It is the love that you shower on yourself. It is what you give to yourself that allows you to move forward with balance and enjoy. I feel more and more healed every day. Whatever you went through over here, Gemini, it looks really rough. It looks really rough, I'm not going to lie. I think Jupiter in your sign is helping you to expand your sense of good luck. Feels like good luck. You may not have felt like it yet, but he just got there in June. Give him some time to get up to, he's going to do a retrograde, have a chance to go back and forth over a few things. He's there until June 10th of next year. So I feel more and more healed every day. Really love this. All right, you guys take good care. I hope to see you on Facebook. That's free too. So everything you need to know is in the description box below. See you back here soon.